Hey everyone, this is Susan Ellis-Saller, and I am joining you today from my front room because it's a little late here. Uh, it's a national holiday today in Austria. It's the Christi Himmelfahrt, which is the Ascension Day, and they celebrate it so the kids were off of school and I was off of work, and so we had a nice time outside. And so that's why I'm getting this a little late to you. But luckily enough, many of you are in America, so it's quite early in the day. Um, don't mind my lack of makeup and everything like that. I'm gonna end my front room today. Um, I am going to work with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Um, if you're not familiar with it, it is one of the classic tarot decks. I would say the classic tarot deck, where many of the more modern tarot decks are based off of the cards and imagery in this. I think the Marseilles is also a very similar deck as far as being classic and, you know, well used, well known, uh, and also I don't want to say copied, but used as a base for the other tarot decks. So basically, I'm going to start shuffling the cards. And before I do that, I usually knock out the energy to make sure that there's just nothing left over for the reading I did the last time with these cards. And then I asked that Archangel Michael would join in the reading and protect me and my space, and you and your space, also my cards and my energy while I'm doing these readings. And I also asked that any angels who would like to get involved in the readings would, to help to make them clear, concise, and very useful information for you for this week, the week of June 9th, 2014. Just give me a second to kind of connect with the earth and with spirit or the universe before I begin this reading. I also hold my cards in my hand while I'm doing this. Then I'll just start shuffling them a little bit for you, and I'll shuffle them 3 times today. Why not? 3 seems like a really good number. I usually do 3 card readings. I like 3 card readings because they're very versatile. You can set the meanings for many of the cards to anything you want to have, pros, cons, advice, or, past, present, future kind of thing, or, really the sky is the limit with a 3 card reading. But when I do these for the week, then it's the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week. So that's just for you to know for future reference. And so I think that's 3. I hope it's 3. Anyway, so take a moment to look at the cards as I lay them out. So we got a Week of Cups, it looks like. Very interesting cards that come up today. So basically, let's start with card number 1 for the beginning of the week. And what we got for the beginning of the week is the Ace of Cups. Sorry. And basically what this means is the beginning of romances, friendships, relationships, new relationships, things of that nature. It can also be a deepening or a heightening of intuitive ability or psychic skill. You might start a new project that helps you to really focus on building that craft within yourself. And also, like I said, new relationships, new friendships. You might meet a new friend, a new partner, a new romantic partner. For some reason, I don't know why, but the communion piece on this, the Eucharist, is really standing out to me in this card, and also the bird in there. And I'm not really sure, because maybe today, because it is the Ascension Day, that it really stands out to me. And just, finding that tie with the old religions and things like that. Well, with the old religions, I have to laugh about that, but with Catholicism and how it ties into the old pagan ways. It's really much more obvious and present here in Europe. Um, but basically, to that might even be some sort of peace offering or some sort of, not really sure what to make of it for myself. And it could mean something special to you also. And so, to point that out to you would really draw up some kind of picture in your mind. So it might be a message more for you than for me. And then we have the Knight of Cups. He's kind of a I don't know, a procrastinating lover, I guess is what you would say, kind of somebody who has a real fantasy about what love is supposed to be like, but has a hesitancy to move forward in that love. And, kind of like, I always think about it as like a guy who looks at a lot of porn or something like that, where they're really visually stimulated and really looking at I don't know, the less involved side of love, where it's not a real expenditure of the self in the love process. But at the same time, I wouldn't discount somebody like that but they're just stuck and unable to move forward. It's kind of like the teenage boy who can't get up the nerve to ask a girl out. So basically, in regards to what this card could mean for you, it could just be a stalled relationship, a stalled project, or something, that's kind of coming. It's forming, it's developing and evolving, but it's not there yet as far as a love relationship. So seeing the Ace of Cups and then the Knight of Cups together, it would indicate to me that perhaps that this might be a romantic interest for some people that's just, kind of out of the corner of your eye, where you're really kind of not sure about how to move forward, if you want to move forward, if it's better to keep it at a fantasy level, or if it's something to pursue. And if I just like start swinging, batting like that, we have crazy mosquitoes here. So it's just been a really interesting day with those. So sorry about that. Okay, so moving on to the Ace of Pentacles, which is the third card here from the deck. And this we had last week, I'm almost certain. So this is the beginning of a money project or a household project or something, a tangible material project that can be done that has to do with either crafting skills, the home, or making money. It could be a move to a new home, for example, or it could also be like starting out a new project or looking for a new job that you want to bring some more money into your life. But that's basically the meaning of that card. So really interesting cards for you this week, and we'll see how that turns out. I know last week it was really interesting to me to see how the balance card really showed up in my life and really was something that I needed to look into and pursue myself. So trying to keep the balance here, trying to bring you guys some good stuff all the time. And yeah, even if I do it at like 8 o'clock at night in my PJs and everything, I'm here for you. So if you'd like to schedule a reading for yourself, or if you have more questions about this week's reading, don't hesitate to send me an email to sueellis-saller@gmail.com. And you can book an appointment, or we can do some sort of other session. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.